Well, hello there. It's me, The Last Frame, your guide into the underworld of the darkest, most macabre, most frightening experiences that you can get just by sitting in front of that screen. So, today we're going to go over Black Phone 2. Now, I went into this movie hoping that a sequel could outdo the original. That in some way, somehow, they had figured out how to give us what we wanted when it came to horror cinema. And that is exactly what they delivered with Black Phone 2. Not only did we get to discover how and why the grabber came to choose Finney in the first film, but how the grabber started and why he did what he did. Not only that, but there was a deeper connection to Finney's family and the grabber himself, who, by the way, started off by being called Wild Bill. Now, we're going to delve into this movie together and explore the deepest recesses of hell. Because remember, hell's not hot, it's ice, and nothing burns more than ice. So, in the opening of this film, we hear a phone ring, and once again, things begin. It shows the aftermath of how Finney is dealing with his encounter with the grabber and the actions that led him to be set free from the grabber's den. This movie also explores the dream world, separate from the waking world and interpreted through 8mm film grain, which I know there are other movie reviewers out there who hated this and didn't understand why it was necessary to separate the dreaming world from the waking world and to show you exactly who was dreaming and when. I thought it was a fantastic idea, because this isn't the first time that it's been done when it comes to the waking world and sleeping world in a movie and how it is portrayed to the audience. As we all know, there's big to another horror franchise, one that we all know as The Nightmare on Elm Street. And yes, this did take big inspiration from that, as well as a few other cult classic horror films that some may not pick up right away. There was a lot of Easter eggs in this movie that pointed to exactly what they were trying to do with their point and how they wanted to get it across. Now, this movie shows that Wild Bill, aka the Grabber, has a connection to a place up in the mountains, a winter retreat camp where, in fact, Finney and his sister's mother attended as a camp counselor when she was younger. And lo and behold, we find out that none other than the Grabber was there as well. Now, yes, these are some spoilers, and I do apologize for not giving you a warning, but this is The Last Frame, and you being afforded a warning for spoilers, it's not going to happen, because I'm going to talk about the movie in a whole, and how I felt about it. Now, the continuation of this plot is fantastic, as it is a very slow build up until the point where they get to the camp, and that's when the real action starts. Now, this is technically the last 30 to 45 minutes of the film, and I believe it has close to a 2-hour runtime, but even with the slow build up to the final act, it was amazing, and the way that they portrayed the Grabber, being able to interact with the physical space, even though he's not really corporeal or there, He's interacting through physical space, or in the physical space through the dream realm, which was just a fantastic concept. The plot of this movie is amazing. The acting in this movie from the two young stars and Ethan Hawke was just fantastic. The story is great. I would love to see a Black Phone 3 if that is a possibility that we're going to get. I would love to see Ethan Hawke as the Grabber one more time. Now, overall, I'm going to go ahead and drop a 4.5 out of 5 for this movie, and I recommend highly that you go and see it, enjoy it, and remember, follow, share, like, subscribe, however you wish, for more reviews from The Last Frame.